Good morning. I'm here to talk about our diversity plan that we are planning on implementing this school year, 2023 to 2027. This diversity plan is going to be at Oxford Elementary School. Just a little bit about Oxford Elementary School. So we have one of the most diverse populations in the state of Alabama. Our staff is not as diverse as our student population. So one of our main goals in this diversity plan would be to help recruit and hire a staff that's more diverse to help support the diversity of our students at our school. We also took a huge hit in 2020 when we had to go home for the pandemic, just like a lot of other schools in Alabama and in our country. And since that pandemic, the state has funded our schools tremendously to help us with anything that we needed to support, kind of like the rebuilding of our education and of our school to help with the pandemic. And what has happened since then. So with those funds, our school has used to hire more staff to help support the needs in our school. We have hired an additional ESL teacher, which is they support our Hispanic students who are English language learners. We also have hired more interventionists to help with the needs for our students who are struggling. And we have also hired behavior specialists to help with behavioral needs, the mental health issues that have really risen since the pandemic, and to help with our the livelihood of our students and their families who have also been very heavily, sorry, I can't find my words, affected by COVID. So we've also hired an additional counselor to help with supporting the needs of our students as well. So in addition to that, we really, want to provide more of a multicultural education for our students. Even though we are supporting students, we're not necessarily supporting the diversity that our population holds in our school. So that would be another main goal in our diversity plan. In addition to that, obviously our academic achievement has severely been hit by COVID. Our math proficiency dropped below 50% and our reading just above 50% as well. So one thing that we do not do as well is analyze our data with a multiracial lens. So we know we have students who are struggling. We know that we have students who need support and are not proficient. But what are those students do we not know? What is their background? What is their social background? What are they economically disadvantaged? So those are some things that we don't take into account of what specific students are struggling more than others and what specific supports can we give those students based on their race and their background needs and the cultural things that we don't take in consideration. So that would be a main goal in making sure that every student has an equal advantage to reaching their goals and being successful, because we need to base their support and their on their needs, their specific needs based on their cultural backgrounds. So that would be a main goal of ours. So just a little bit of data from Oxford Elementary School. So 2021, 2022, we had 47% male and 53% female. We are a K-4 school. We are made up of about 750 to 800 students. We also have a pre-K program as well. So this is our demographics for 21 and 22. We had 48% white Caucasian, 4% multiracial, 3% Asian, 16% Hispanic, and 29% African American. Some of our Hispanic population is also in our white Caucasian population. A lot of their parents will choose that they are white. even though they do have some language deficiencies in English. So just a little bit to explain what I was talking about earlier about how our math proficiency is based on the multiracial backgrounds that we have in our school. So you can see in 21 and 22 in our math proficiency, we have about 25% of our African American population who is proficient. Again, students with disabilities, only 17% of that population was proficient in math. Our economically disadvantaged students, only 33% of that population was proficient in math. So this is not something that we take in consideration when we're looking at our data for proficiency, is what students need more support and what support can we give them that would be specific to their needs. What can we learn about them that will help them reach their goals? What supports can we put in place to help that specific child based on all of their things, their racial background, their social background, their health needs, all of those things. Like, what can we take in consideration that we haven't been in the past to help build that multicultural education in our school system? So our mission and our vision, it is most definitely our goal to honor the diverse population in our school. We really want to uphold that multicultural education that is not in place right now for all of our students and staff to the best of our ability. I'm not saying that we're not doing some things, but our staff is not very educated on what multicultural education looks like, so that would also be another main goal. So we do want to honor these diverse populations since we do have such a diverse population at Oxford Elementary School. So I have 5 main goals in my diversity plan. The first goal is to develop and provide a curriculum that reflects the diverse learners in the school. A lot of the learnings that we are getting from our readings in this class, such as Walrus and Banks, talk a lot about how the curriculum is a really key component in making sure that we have different cultures and races and not just little tiny lessons, but our entire curriculum reflects the different cultural connections that we can make for our diverse population. So that would be a very big goal. And in creating this curriculum, I would love to have staff or leadership that are from a diverse racial background to contribute to building of this curriculum. I would like to have a diverse committee to contributing to building this curriculum. Providing students with opportunities to explore and learn about different cultures and races would be a big goal as well. Making sure to survey students and staff and parents for the evaluative feedback on their curriculum and cultural connections experience, because we want, again, to uphold and honor that the diversity in our school system. Goal number 2 would be increasing the understanding of the multicultural education in our school system and the awareness of all of the diverse populations. I would like to share the school demographics with teachers and staff and parents so that our staff understands how diverse our school is and how important the multicultural education is important in our school, that we embed that into our curriculum and our just livelihoods of every day at school. Another main goal is to create a school environment that supports that and is safe, and the students feel valued from all racial backgrounds. Again, I would like for teachers to identify those cultures in their classrooms and to raise the awareness of diversity in their classroom, give those students opportunities to learn about, what multicultural education looks like and how we can support that in the classrooms. Another main goal is to provide that professional development, even do a book study on what multicultural education can do for a school and the benefits from it. All right, goal number 3 would be, again, to recruit, employ, and maintain cultural diverse staff members. This is one thing that our school is lacking. We again, have a very diverse population of students, but our staff is not as diverse as we could be, in hopes to being more providing that multicultural education. In hopes to do this, I would like to create a school committee that represents all cultures and races to create social opportunities for the staff each semester. I would like also to complete exit interviews with the staff in hopes to know what improvements we can make in our multicultural education, in our plan to be more diverse and to honor that diversity. Creating a recruitment committee would be another goal of mine to help recruit those types of teachers and staff of different cultural backgrounds. Also, they could sit in on the interview committee in all interviews to make sure that we are selecting a diverse staff. Goal number 4 is to increase student engagement and equitable learning opportunities for all students. And this is kind of what I talked about earlier in, are we creating a equitable learning space for all of our children? Are we keeping in mind the different types of races that we support in our school system? And are we giving those children specifically what they need based on their backgrounds? So I would like to equip teachers with strategies to encourage all students in the classroom. A lot of the research says that female students, they don't interact like male students the older they get. So our teachers specifically creating opportunities for all students to share in the classroom and make them feel supported and make them feel important enough and valued to share. That creates such an important environment for students. I would like to provide more opportunities for students of all races and students with disabilities and language deficiencies to have access to gifted classrooms. Some other things is just making sure that engaging those teachers and analyzing that data to support those specific students from different cultural backgrounds. That's a very important goal. Goal number 5, and the last goal in my diversity plan, is to increase the involvement of the community and the parents. This is such an important part of the diversity plan, making sure that our parents are involved and knowing how diverse our school is and knowing that they're honored, that their diversity, we want to honor them and we want to make sure that we recognize and acknowledge their cultural backgrounds and how important it is to all students in our school. We would like to create those workshops and invite parents in so that we can help them support their students. I would love to have them volunteer in our school functions and activities during school hours and know that they're all welcome to come in and help out. I would love to hold meetings to communicate our goals to our parents and our achievements. And I would like for those to be quarterly meetings throughout so that we can keep in contact with our parents. So these are just some of the goals that I have for our diversity plan and the strategies that I hope to carry out this plan. I can't wait for us to be unified more as a school and provide this multicultural education and up our responsibilities in that. And so I'm very excited about this diversity plan and how it can change our school, our community, and our involvement with our students and their parents.